inside Thursday night. How's it going? Alright, strip back, good crack, multi-trade podcast. Share the knowledge you know, help to make our sector grow. Everybody's learning from experts and the journeyman. Insights.
So I have about 15 minutes spare while I'm waiting on a client's store to close so I can do some out of hours work. So while I had a bit of extra time, I said I'd jump on and just give some quick updates on the awards and the upcoming season 8 of the podcast. Listen, the awards, the plan that myself and Keith had for the awards was obviously to give a bit of recognition to the trade community within Ireland, because we felt that it's lacking right now. Like end of year recognition, it's just not there for the full industry, let alone just electricians. So what we're looking to do, obviously, for an inaugural event for 2025 would be just to get it up and running, try and get support behind it, which so far we have, and it's great to be able to see some of the voting coming in. And look, what we're looking to do now, because I've just been checking over some of the votes that have come in over the last couple of days, and every category now is being bombarded with votes, and it's been bombarded with votes that, me looking at it, I'm thinking, shit, who would be deserving of that? So the plan would be 29th of October, the voting or the nominations will close. And what we'll do is we'll do a count on each category for the nominations that have come in, because there's so many of them now at this stage so far. And what we'll look to do, because there's so many nominations and a lot of good people being nominated, we'll shortlist it into a shortlist of 3 potential winners, and we'll reopen the voting for those 3 shortlisted nominees, and you'll be able to vote then over the course of maybe a week or 2 weeks leading up into December to vote your overall winner. And what we'll look to do then is to celebrate the winner and celebrate a runner-up with a winner's award and a runners-up award in each category. So myself and Keith behind the scenes, we're looking to obviously get certificates sorted. They'll be given to each winner, and we've got sponsorship now for most categories. I think there's only 3 left. We've got Plumber of the Year, still looking for a sponsor for that one. International, I think it's Trade Personality or Influencer of the Year, and the Local Wholesaler of the Year award. So we're looking for 3 final sponsors for those categories. But while I'm here, I just want to say a massive thank you to the LED group, which is Robus, who sponsored the podcast, Fusebox Ireland and ATC for jumping in and sponsoring 3 categories, and our friends Snickers Workwear Ireland, who have come in and sponsored 4 categories for the award ceremony. So it just goes to show the bit of support, not just from the community and everybody who's thrown in the votes and everybody who's in the trade industry, but for brands like that to see the potential in the awards, to see possibly where it could go annually going forward. Our plan would be, if it's a success this year, we'll do it digitally online. The awards will be recorded and streamed in the studio during a podcast recording in December, and all winners will be notified. But our hope is that going forward, if we get enough support for it, that there would be potential to have this as an in-person event where the community could come together at the end of the year, you know, have a few beers, wines, whatever you're drinking, water, and just get in there, chat to your peers and celebrate each other in person, and something to look forward to at the end of every year. And look, that's what we said. We're not trying to, change the way the industry is doing it right now. There obviously is other awards out there. There's the magazine awards and stuff like that, but we just want to keep it independent. We want to keep it where the people who are working in the industry, the people who are working within the trades, who are talking to each other, who are looking at each other, who are, supporting each other's Instagram pages, TikTok pages, LinkedIn, or whatever you're posting on, can see the work that people are doing, can see the effort that people are doing, and can see the message that people are trying to get out there, albeit, supporting apprenticeships, mental health, and everything else that goes with it. So there's a lot of people out there that need to be recognised, and we feel like we could be the platform, with the help of brands and the community, to help get those people recognised and create something good and something that could be a staple for the trade industry going forward. So it's a big sort of task for myself and Keith. Like, obviously we finished up season 7 and we were trying to plan on when we were going to do season 8. We wanted to give ourselves a bit of a break. Usually we'd have a few bonus episodes in the bag to roll out, but we just decided we weren't going to go mad on it this time. We wanted to give ourselves the break. My wife, she's pregnant, she's due any day now, and Keith, like that, has the business to run, so he wants to keep that ticking over. So the plan is to get back into the studio at the end of October, right at Halloween, and get rolling then from October into Christmas, take a bit of a break again, and then get back rolling again in January. So we're looking forward to it. Guests, obviously we had people lined up from previous seasons who wanted to come on and we couldn't accommodate them, so we're now accommodating them on this season. And then there's people that we've sort of earmarked from different events that we've been at, or stuff that we've seen on TikTok or Instagram that we want to get on. We don't want to release it too early, but there's some really good guests there, stuff that needs to be shared, stuff that needs to be spoke about, and a lot of interesting stuff that would I think get people interested within the trade industry if you're not already in it, or if you've got kids that are looking to get into it. There's a lot of upcoming interviews on next season that I think will definitely make you lick your lips and want to fucking listen to the podcast. But look, at the end of the day, like I've said on most other things, we try to cater for everybody. We do understand if we can't hit the nerve on every episode. There's a lot of podcasts out there that people listen to and they can get what they need from it, but we just try to do our best. So like I said, October 29th we're going to close down the voting. There's going to be a lot of counting to do in it now, actually, in fairness. For most categories, I think the shortlisting is the way to go. So putting it out there now, October 29th, nominations close. Voting will be counted, and then there will be a short list of 3 people who will go forward and be in contention to win on the night. So get your votes in, lobby people to vote for you, and hopefully we'll have a good night in December. It'll be a success, and it'll be something then that we can take forward then annually, and hopefully do in person. So yeah, if you've joined, thanks very much for joining, thanks very much for listening, and hopefully you get involved. Cheers, take it easy.